looked at a Pokemon and its Pokedex entry and wondered, what inspired this Pokemon's creation? Well, that's exactly what this series does. I'm Age Allen, and this is Pokemon Histories, the YouTube series where we explore Pokemon's real-life inspirations and backstories. For today's episode, we're looking at the very first generation of Pokemon and some of the real-life inspirations behind some of your favourite Gen 1 Pokemon. Starting us off is the hypnotic wonder, Drowsy. If your nose becomes itchy while you're sleeping, it's a sure sign that a Drowsy is standing above your pillow and trying to eat your dream through your nostrils. What a wonderful Pokemon. Thank goodness it isn't real. But did you know Drowsy was actually based off an animal from real life? Drowsy's design is partly based off the South American animal the tapir. Tapirs are a short-trunked pig-like animal who in ancient folklore were believed to eat the dreams of people as they slept. The name tapir even means dream eater. Alongside this real-life animal, Drowsy also shares a history with the Japanese Baku, a supernatural being that devours the dreams and nightmares of sleeping people. According to legend, Baku were created by the spare pieces that were left over when God finished creating all other animals. They're often depicted as a chimera-type creature with long elephant-like trunks, which sounds a lot like our good old Pokemon friend, Drowsy. The Pokemon Drowsy is simply a hybrid of a tapir and a Baku, both creatures who feed on dreams and share incredibly similar features. Who knew? From interesting to creepy, the next Pokemon history we're going to look at is Parasect, one of the more disturbing Pokemon for the first generation. Let's take a look at its Pokédex entry, shall we? A host-parasite pair in which the parasite mushroom has taken over the host bug. Well, that's not terrifying at all. Would it make it worse for you if I told you this Pokemon is based off a real-life parasitic fungus? The Cordyceps sinensis, also known as the caterpillar fungus. This fungus infects the caterpillar-like larvae of ghost moths, eventually killing them, then producing a mushroom which erupts from the larvae's head. These mushrooms are used in traditional Chinese and Tibetan medicine. This sounds a lot like a certain Pokemon's Pokedex entry in Pokemon Stadium. Parasect is really inspired by a cicada bug that's infected with the caterpillar fungus. And if you thought later Pokedex entries might make this Pokemon less creepy, check this out from Ultra Sun. The bug is mostly dead, with the mushrooms on its back having become the main body. If the mushroom comes off, the bug stops moving. Who knew Pokemon could have such disturbing real-life inspiration? To finish off this episode, we're going to look at a Generation 1 favourite, Arcanine. Overflowing with beauty and majesty, this strong Pokemon appears in ancient Eastern folklore. Arcanine has a very interesting history to explore. Alongside its mythical inspirations, it also draws inspirations from a well-loved dog breed in our world, the German Shepherd. German Shepherds are large dogs that are easy to train and highly energetic. They're also the main breed of dogs to be used in the police and military because they learn quickly, are incredibly loyal and powerful, and merciless attackers. Arcanine is mainly used for the police force within the Pokemon universe and shares all of those traits listed for that of a German Shepherd. Alongside its real-life inspiration, it also has many mythical counterparts, including Shisha, Kamenu, and Heite. Shishi are traditional Ryukyuan cultural artifacts that appear as a cross between lions and dogs. They're used to ward off and fend certain evils. There's even a legend that tells of a Shisha helping defeat an evil sea demon by letting out a giant roar, making a giant rock fall from the heavens and crush the sea demon. Which is interesting as the sea demon resembles that of Gyarados, who has a weakness to rock-type moves. The Kameno are statues of lion dogs found by the entrance or inside a shrine. Meant to ward off evil spirits, they usually come in pairs, one with the mouth open and one with their mouths closed. The one with the mouth open is meant to welcome and keep spirits in the shrine, and the ones with the closed mouth are meant to intimidate and scare away evil spirits. Though the Kameno resemble Arcanine primarily in looks, but Arcanine's nature of protecting and defending its trainer alongside loyalty make them even similar with the Kameno. The Shishi is a mythological creature that appears as a cross between a lion and a dog. They're seen as righteous beasts and a symbol for protection, law and justice, which might just explain why Arcanine's hidden ability is justified. So Arcanine is not only a majestic looking Pokemon, it actually has a rich and interesting history full of really interesting real life inspirations. And that's a wrap. Did you learn something new? We sure hope you did. The Pokemon world is full of fascinating real life inspirations, and this series is all about exploring the history and origins of our favourite Pokemon. Join us for our next episode where we'll be digging into Generation 2's fascinating origins. Don't want to miss an episode? Then hit that subscribe button and the little bell to be notified when we post the next episode. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up so we know. Got a Pokemon you want to know the origins of? Leave it in the comments and we'll cover it. Until the next installment, keep filling up that Pokedex, Pokemon Masters in Training.